Okay, the y-intercept is 1. This is a negative slope, which means it can't be f or g. And then if we go down 5 over 4, we'll see that our slope is negative 5 over 4x plus 1, which means your answer is J. Because this one is definitely correct, and that's the only one that's correct. Okay, there's no parentheses. Since there's no parentheses, this is just a vertical shift down. This is C, a vertical shift down. There should be parentheses here for the horizontal shifts. If this was a plus 1, then it would go up. If it was plus 1, it would go up. Okay? So, down. Pretty easy question. 12. This is nice and simple. This is that 7, 8. This is 4, 5, 6. That's a 7. Y-intercept is 7. Which means it can't be this or this, so those are gone. The slope is negative, but we have to go further than that. We have to figure out, is it down 7 over, or down 7 over 4, or down 4 over 7? And the answer is it's down 7 over 4. Down 7 over 4. Remember, vertical change goes on top, horizontal change goes there. Okay, your answer is B. 13. 13, I'm going to give you a side note. Since you already learned how to do this in the calculator for the reason of time, we're just going to say, if you forgot, menu 3, 1, which is solve the calculator is one of your options. If you did it without doing that, remember when you have x squared, whatever's over here, you need to get the square root of that. You want to do it with that calculator, okay? So we got A. Menu 3, 1 if you forgot. Remember to put comma x afterwards and then press enter. Menu 3, 1, type in the equation just like it looks. You have to type it in just like it looks. Equal sign and everything. And then when you're done typing it in, you put a comma x and press enter, and then you can get it. Don't do anything else. Menu 3, 1, type it just like it looks, comma x, enter, and you'll be able to solve that in the calculator. Otherwise, do it manually. Don't forget to do the square root. If you got x squared, do the square root on this thing. 14. Okay, what are we looking for? They want the domain. Domain is x. So you want the x value, which is this, that. That's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's it. G. Then we have a fun time with this one. Let's just write two system equations. We'll do this one first. First of all, you should determine what x is. If you want to say x is for the morning, you can say that. Determine your variables. And y is for the afternoon. Do that. And then we can say that it is 16x plus 12y equals 141, and then you would get 10x plus 15y equals 123.75. You can do this by elimination, but of course you can't eliminate yet, so it's not the easiest one to do. You have to do two different numbers. So you can either do like 16 times this number and negative 10 times this one. Remember, we have to multiply negative 10 times all three of these numbers and 16 times all three of these numbers. So you get a whole other equation when you're done and you solve for the right thing, which is morning. So for me, I determined x was the morning, so I'm solving for x. And if you did this correctly, changing this equation, and just eliminating and solving for x, then you would end up getting A. Of course, you could eliminate y by doing the opposite. So if you eliminated y, it probably would be a little faster. You'll multiply times 12 and 15 if you want to do that. 16, had a few questions about this one, but really, this is a negative slope, we know that. They're all negative though. This is down 10, down 10, over 3. 1, 2, 3, down 10, over 3. Your slope, that's my slope, which goes right here. Can't be that, that, that. It has to be that, and that's the only choice it could be, so that's all I really have to do to answer that one. So that's D. 17. Okay, so key thing here is that you need to make sure that it says will spend at most. So the question is, if it's spending at most 4,500, is 4,500 okay? Yes, 4,500 is okay, which means it has to be less than or equal to 4,500. Since 4,500 is okay. It can equal 4,500, which means you have to have the line under it. Spending 4,500 is okay. We'll spend at most 4,500. So it's not this one. It's not this one. After that, you just have to line everything up. Each monitor will cost 250 X plus 50Y. You just have to do that. Just line it up. But the key thing you look for is what sign are we using. It says that X is the number of monitors. And it says each monitor is 250, so it's 250X plus what is Y? Number of keyboards. Keyboards are 50, so plus 50Y. Your answer is G. So how's the recording going? Still good? Are we still writing? Yes? Okay. 18. 18. -5. F of -5 means this is your X value. That's your X value. So you're going to put 7 minus 4 parentheses. What is X? -5. So you want to make it like that, which means that this would be plus 20. That's 7 plus 20, which is 27. 8. Okay, so they kind of gave this one in a weird, different form. It's not slope-intercept form, it's not point-slope form, but actually it's close to being point-slope form. I can make it into point-slope form by adding 2 to both sides. So I'm going to write the new equation. I'll do this in the middle. The new equation is y plus 2 equals -4x plus 3. Not sure if you caught that, but basically I'm just changing it to point-slope form by adding 2 to both sides. Which means my slope is negative. That's my slope. Can't be that. Can't be that. Has to be one of these two. And the question is, my ordered pair in point-slope form would be this. It's the opposite, remember, point-slope. This is -3, -2, because it's point-slope form. Which one of these has -3, -2 on the line? -3, -2 is right here. So it's H.
Gotcha.
See? Okay? 20. Okay. Y equals a number. Y equals a number is a horizontal line. X equals a number is a vertical line. And now we just got to figure out what number is it? Well, it's the number that crosses at the y-axis. Y equals -6.
B.
B. Y equals -6. What do they want here? They want the rate of change. That's the same thing as a slope. So you subtract this, you subtract that, and then you're done. 604 minus 460 over 18 minus 0, and you should have got 8. Yes, it's fine. I'll be done in a moment. Okay, this equation is this line. This is a greater than sign. It's not equal to, which means that it does not include anything on the line. It has to be everything above the line. So this is your solution area. Greater than, shade above. So -8 is right here, which is clearly in the shaded area. So your answer is A. How are we doing?
Up.
still good?
Yeah.
23, we had a few questions about this as well. Here's the y-intercept, that's 32,
The answer has to be.
which means it has to be one of these. Uh-huh. And now, is it up 5 over 9 or up 9 over 5? Well, let's see, up 9 approximately is right about here, over 5 is right here. So that's up 9 about over 5, so your answer is J.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, a lot of them. Okay, we were saying that our trick in the calculator is that if this is position 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc., this is the x values, these are the y values. So you can go to f of x in the calculator, you can type in your answer choices like -4, just like it looks. You want to type it in just like it looks. Excuse me. Just like it looks, negative, parentheses, 4, and instead of an n, you put an x. So you want to make it look like that. And then you would go to Control T, which is the table. And if you go to the table, again, you're looking for this being the x values and that being the y values. Match it up and make sure it's the same, and you should be good to go. If you did that, you would get that. Yes, exactly. Okay, number 25. Well, our shortcut here again is menu, 3, 1, type it in just like it looks. Remember, if you put a Q, then put comma Q. Put an X, then put comma X. But type it just like it looks right now, equal sign and everything, comma Q. Menu 3, 1 for the solver. That's our shortcut for doing that one. For the sake of time, we're going to say we do it that way. System of equations, one more time. And your solution is, well, we can just turn this into y. Negative y, don't need this over. This becomes that. This becomes that. So that's +6 with a negative slope. No. No. That's a +6, that's a negative slope, it's B. And there's nothing else to do after that. Okay, slope of the line. y2 minus y1. x2 minus x1, which is 8. Let's do 8 minus 1, 5 minus -3. 7 over 8. How are we doing? G. Are we okay? 28. Okay, this is your parent function. This is P. It starts here and it goes here. So clearly it flipped upside down. This is horizontal shift. The parentheses is horizontal. This is horizontal. So it's not these two. This is upside down. This is upside down. But after it went upside down, did we go down to? Or did we go up to? And the answer is that we went up to. From 0, we went up to J. If it was H, then it would look something like that. That would be going down to after you flipped it. So H is that one there. Solution. Again, for the sake of time. Not today. Not today. Okay?
6.
Platypus. 29, 30. Range, is that X or Y? Y. Range is Y. So you're looking for these values. 48, somewhere in there, like 50-ish. These are your answer choices for your range. All the way to 96, which is 48 to 96, these right here.
6.
Six. Okay, range is Y. One more? Last one? Last one, okay. 0 has a 0, which is same thing as x-intercept of -2. X-intercept of -2, I don't think so. I don't think so. Possibly. That's it. Y-intercept of -2, denied. Well, that was easy. Y-intercept is 6. X-intercept, Y-intercept. That's a joke. That's not a question. The end. Have a good day. Signing off. Bye.